I've just spent longer than I liked fiddling with lights, so I hope we're good to go here. Hey guys, I'm Allison and I have a favorites haul. And I just realized I forgot something. Wait a second. Did I just say I have a favorites haul? No. I have a favorites video. Better. Okay. Hey guys, how are you all doing now that I am adjusted here and ready to go? I hope you're all doing well. The weather here has been beautiful. And so yeah, it's just been a fast-moving summer as usual. Seems to always go faster, especially when you get older. But I'm looking forward to the fall and football season and cool autumn nights and yeah, love all that stuff. So anyway, this is a favorites video though, so let me jump right into those favorites. So pretty much what I'm going to talk to you is about what I have on my face right now. And as for makeup, it has not changed much in the past couple of months, which is why I really haven't done a favorites video, because I just feel like I'd be talking about the same things over and over again. But let's just talk about them again, because why not, right? So for foundation, I've flopped back and forth between the Makeup Forever Ultra HD and my Chanel CC cream every time I put this down, and then use something else for a while and then pick it back up. I remember why I love this stuff so much. It's so easy. It provides beautiful coverage. I have dry skin, so it works well with my dry skin. And I just love that I can take a stick foundation and literally be like all over my face and smooth it out with a brush. That's what I was trying to say. And I'm good to go for foundation. It's so quick. So that's my favorite foundation, probably of all time right now. So, and I've been using it for like probably a year, maybe two, going on 2 years now. I don't know, but that's it. So for my eye makeup, I have been using two things. One is the majority of it, and it's this quad by Tanya Burr called Birthday Suit. I love this thing. This is my second one because I hit pan on these two shades up here because they're the shades that I use the most. So yeah, Marzipan is what's on my lid, Toast is what's in my crease, and that is pretty much my eye makeup on a daily basis. No, not pretty much. This is literally the look I wear every single day. It's so quick, it's so easy, I feel good in it, so why stray from that? And then I do use, what's this one called? Soft Truffle underneath my lower lash line, and I blend it out with Toast using two pencil brushes. And I should talk about that really quickly because, do you like my little bird cup that I keep my brushes in? I switched up one of the brushes that I use. Where are you? Where are you? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Here it is. Name that movie. If you know that movie, list it down below. We should be besties if you can pick up what song that movie I'm thinking of is from. Okay, so I switched up to using this pencil brush with the Soft Truffle. Is that what it is? Yeah, the Soft Truffle. This is the Makeup Geek pencil brush. It's super stiff and pointy, and I just love how it gets right up in there, and it deposits way more color than the other brush that I was using. And then I blend it out with a little bit bigger pencil brush, so you can you see how these two vary in size? This is the Makeup Geek here, and this is the MAC pencil brush. Number 219. So yeah, love these two for under my lash line, my lower lash line. Then for my face, I've been using the same bronzer pretty much all summer, and you can get it separately, but I've just been using this palette because I got this a while ago, years ago, and in fact the Too Faced Bonjour Soleil, I'm sure they don't make this. It's limited edition summer bronzing wardrobe, so they don't make it anymore, but it's so convenient. And I've been using the Sun Bunny bronzer. Now you can buy it individually in the regular Too Faced packaging, but this is just such a convenient bronzing palette because you could use Sun Bunny one day, you could use Snow Bunny, which is this one, or you could just go in with a matte bronzer, which is Chocolate Soleil, which everybody knows about Chocolate Soleil. But what a convenient little palette. Too Faced. You should really do this again. Just saying. So that's been my bronzer, and then my blush has been an oldie but a goodie. I always, when I look back on old photos or videos and I'm like, what am I wearing for blush? It's most of the time this. It's MAC Warm Soul. It's the MAC Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. I have had this one blush for years. I'm not even kidding you. Years I've had this blush. Haven't hit pan. Wear it every day. I don't know if it's like recreating itself. Not that I'm going to complain that I don't have to rebuy it, but seriously, how have I not hit pan on you? How? I don't know. Is it not such an accomplishment when you hit pan on a makeup product, all you makeup junkies out there? It is such an accomplishment, and then as it goes away, you're like, oh no. Oh, I have to go and repurchase you immediately, because if you hit pan on something, it probably means that you love it. Oh, my husband just sent me a text. I'll share what he said at the end because I'm going to include it in my favorites. I'm so glad he texted me that right now because I should really include it in my favorites. Okay. Oh, I gotta go back to eyes for a second because I use this palette every day too. Not only for the amazing mirror, which let's talk about this mirror. I'm not gonna show you. This whole backside is a mirror. Not for the longest time, right after I got this is so bad. Do I want to say this? I'm not trying to throw shade. I love this girl. I watch her YouTube all the time. But when I got the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow kit, like the really beautiful white packaging with the gold on it, and it had 3 different, I think, 2 blushes and the highlight, I think it was, or 3 highlight. I can't remember now. I passed it on to my mom because it was just too dark for my skin, but that's not the reason what I'm gonna say. The products are beautiful, and when I'm tanner, which I just really haven't gotten tan this summer, I love wearing a champagne pop. I have it in the individual pan, but that one product, that one compact thing that I'm talking about, I loved it. That mirror was incredible, but my packaging broke. I've never had packaging break. Anyway, so I didn't it's been out of my collection now. I passed it along to my mom a few months back because she's a little bit darker than I am. So I thought, well, somebody should get some use out of it. Really sad to not have that mirror anymore though. But yeah, it broke and it just annoyed me. But so I switched to using this mirror to do my makeup. Anyway, not trying to throw any shade at all, but that is the truth. So in this eyeshadow palette, I use this Fashionista every day for my black liner, which you can probably see on my upper lash line. This right here. I love the shade. It's black, but it's kind of got like almost like a gray tone to it, and it's super, super creamy. And I just take an angled brush from MAC and get right in there and apply it. Okay, sorry, I had to go back to eyes for a second. My last makeup favorite that I'm going to share with you is my lip combo. And I'm digging this lip combo. Now, I am not a huge liquid lipstick fan. I just haven't gotten into the craze. So I don't have a lot. I just have this one that I'm going to tell you about. And it is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. And it's in the shade Perla, which I never hear anybody talk about it, except I watched Zoella. That's how I found out about this shade. She was applying it one day. My wand is a total mess, but I guess that's just a reality with a really liquidy product. So yeah, I found out about this shade from Zoella. Here it is on my hand. It dries down, and I don't necessarily mind it on its own, but I really love it with this gloss on top of it. Love this color. Love, love, love this color. And then with the gloss on top of it, it just makes it so comfortable to wear. It's the Buxom lip gloss in White Russian. I got this lip combo one day when I was we were going through Cedar Rapids on our way to a concert out in the country. In eastern Iowa area, and got this lip combo for something that would last. And there is White Russian. So I love the cooling feeling, and it lasts. This cooling feeling lasts on my lips for a long time. So, all right, those are my makeup favorites. I have some other favorites I want to talk to you about. But I've got to collect them. So give me a minute. Guys, this video is now pretty much literally a hot mess. I forgot I was recording. So I told you at the beginning I was trying to fix my lighting. So up here, I put a lamp. Guys, I did something so stupid. The bulb that I have is too big, but I went ahead and put the lampshade over it, and I started to notice, because I thought it'd be okay for just a little bit during the video, but I started to notice a burning smell, and the light bulb was literally burning the lampshade. Oh my God. Guys, learn from my little mistake. That could have been way, way worse than it just was. It was kind of starting to smoke a little bit. I'm so glad I caught that. Because, yeah, that could have been way worse than it was. Okay. And there's no hole or anything in the lampshade. I probably just need to get a new lamp, to be real with you. Yeah. Whew. That was a dumb thing that I just did. Okay, I just had to throw some purification in my diffuser because it smells a little like burnt fabric in my room right now because of that stupid mistake I just made. Anywho. Okay, on with the favorites. So, I have been a reading machine this summer because I've had more time. I have a book club in my hometown that's just some girlfriends and myself. And sometimes even if the book, it's not just for ladies, but that seems to be who comes to book clubs. However, there has been a couple of occasions where, depending on the book picked, my husband has read the book along with me, and he's actually come to a book club. So, yeah, just depends on the book. So, the one book that I finished recently, well, I finished a couple, but I read, I'm trying to find it so I can show you a picture. Where is the cover? Here we go. This book called American Kingpin. It is by Nick Bilton, who I believe is a writer for Vanity Fair, I think. But he wrote this book. It's a nonfiction book, but it feels like fiction just because of the way he writes it in the topic. It's all about the guy who created the Silk Road, which, if you don't know what the Silk Road was, which I didn't until I heard about this book. I heard about it on Casey Neistat's channel, just to give credit where credit is due. The Silk Road, it was a website on the dark web where you could buy anything illegal, from any type of crazy drug to firearms, and the story is all about this guy who created the website and how they eventually caught him. So, really good read, very fascinating. So, and then I follow the Reese Witherspoon Book Club on Instagram, and they had posted this book called Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. This book is such a good read. I just really fell in love with Eleanor, the main character in here. She is at times frustrating and at times just so endearing. And it's just kind of her story of, it's a fiction story, but it could ring true. It really could, but it's her story of how she kind of battled through some past pain in her life, and how it's a story of bravery and courage, and it was just a really good read. So that was another one that I read. And then Reese Witherspoon again posted 3 new books for her audience to pick which the next book club book would be. I, of course, went out and bought all 3, and I didn't read the one that they picked first. I read this one first, which is The Arrangement by Sarah Dunn. Oh, I don't think I said who. This book is by Gail Honeyman, and it's based in Scotland, so that's kind of fun. This book, The Arrangement by Sarah Dunn, is another, I hate to overuse the word fascinating, but it is a fascinating story of people going through the middle years of their marriage, and they make an arrangement. I won't give it all away. It's an arrangement I don't think I could ever or want to ever make, but it was fascinating to read, and I think that maybe the characters in the book, maybe this might be a little bit of a spoiler, so fast forward a few seconds, but I think maybe once they went through the whole process of this, maybe they started to realize maybe the decision they made wasn't the greatest in the world. But really quick read, I read this one in a day. So, yeah, good read. Another really interesting story. It's just really thought-provoking, especially my husband and I are coming up on our 10-year anniversary, which is next month. So, yeah. Anyway. um, okay, let's transition now into my next area of favorites, and it's my oils. Sorry, my husband keeps texting me about this favorite that I want to tell you about. But first, let me tell you quickly about my oils. I won't go on and on. At least I'll try not to. I've had so much fun creating these little kind of, they're not concoctions because it's just kind of one. Well, this one isn't. This is my homemade bug spray. So I have several different oils in here, everything from eucalyptus to citronella to peppermint, and then I just filled it up with witch hazel. You can just use water too, but I use this because I'm outside a lot in the evenings at baseball and softball games, and I'll just say I haven't had a mosquito bite, so all season, which I swell up really bad with mosquito bites, so finding something that works, and I love that it's just my oils. It's no chemicals, so yeah, that's great too. That's been really fun to use, and it smells just amazing. The next one that I made up is just like about 20 drops of peppermint and then some water. This is great to just spray on yourself. Avoid your eye area. If I spray it on, I usually try and I close my eyes, have my sunglasses on, but it's a good oil. Peppermint is very cooling. Peppermint is a hot oil, so if you're sensitive, you'll want to dilute it with, this one has water in it. Now this, I have just a roller ball on, and I put about 10 drops in this little container with my roller ball, with some sweet almond oil. And so I'll spray this on, it's supposed to be good, if you're wearing hats, spray it on your head to kind of keep yourself cool. This I rub on the back of my neck and my spine. This feels amazing on hot summer days. So yeah, love having that. And then the next one I just made, just right before I started this video, was about 15 drops of Digize and then some carrier oil. My stomach has been bothering me. Just feeling a little sour today, and so rub this on, and I carry all these with me in my purse. So yeah, love having those on hand. Okay, final thing. I'm finally going to tell you what my husband has been texting me about. So yeah, have you been waiting in suspense? So anyway, I am a lover of music. I love all kinds of music. I haven't listened to a whole lot of radio country lately, but I love everything from Chris Stapleton to I like I like rap every now and again, like Killer Mike. I love my favorite band of all times, Mumford and Sons and the Lone Bellow. Those are my go-to, and I love Ed Sheeran. So I'm all over the place musically, but just the other day, a Tiny Desk concert popped up in my Facebook newsfeed, and it was Chance the Rapper, and I'd never really given his music a listen, but I watched the Tiny Desk concert, and I was just like, wow, this is so good. And then I listened to his album, which is called, hold on, what just happened here? Okay, sorry about that. I listened to his album, which is called Coloring Book. This is on my Spotify. And oh my gosh, I literally listened to it yesterday all day on repeat. It is so good. And what I told my husband was that I like how it's not all one thing. It's very like the tracks are like some are just kind of like straight up hip hop R&B, and then all of a sudden it'll switch. The next track will be like a gospel track. So you can tell he is just very much influenced by a lot of different types of music, or not necessarily a lot of different types of music, but a lot of different artists. And this album has a lot of collabs on it, everything from Lil Wayne and Lil Yachty to Kirk Franklin, who Kirk Franklin is a gospel singer, if you don't know. And it's an incredible album. It feels super honest. And that's what my husband was texting me. I was like, you've got to listen to this. Normally he's the one who likes to tell me what to listen to and get me new music, but he was just like, he's like, just put on the first track from Chance the Rapper, whoa, and then he said, yeah, this album is really special, and he said it reminds him of Tank and the Bangas, which if you haven't seen the Tank and the Bangas Tiny Desk concert and you like music and you like good music, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Go watch that album, or go watch that Tiny Desk concert on NPR. Yeah, it's just an incredible album. So, man, oh man, this is a long video, so I'm going to cut it off here. I knew it would probably be longer because I got a lot of stuff, and I'm not just going to tell you about my makeup favorites. So, yeah. It's been really good just chatting at the camera, though. It's really fun. So, I hope you guys are all having a beautiful summer, and I will catch you soon. Bye.